we have to do now is focus in more than you've ever focused in your life. Too often when we get tired and it's the end of the workout, we just get through it. If we want to be champions, we have to be our most dialed in, our most effort, our most heart. If we can bring that and knock out this last rate, we're gonna walk away champions today. Today we have the perfect 30-minute beginners rowing workout. Why is it perfect? Because we're gonna be working through a whole variety of stroke rates, working on 2-minute on intervals, 1-minute off intervals, as we climb our stroke rate up from 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and then work back down 28, 26, 24, 22, and then 20, learning how to control our rhythm, control our effort as we change our stroke rates. And it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna lead you every step of the way. So it doesn't really matter what type of rowing machine that you're on, just make sure that the resistance is set somewhere in the middle. Your feet are sitting nice and low with the strap across the ball of your foot. And we're gonna get started with our 30-minute workout with 2 minutes at 20 strokes per minute, focusing on a good, hard, tough pressure, but nice controlled returns, okay? So starting with me, sitting nice and forward on the sit bones, we'll go 2 minutes at 20, followed by a minute at active rest. With me here, 3, 2, 1, drive, swing, pull, and come up controlled. And we're gonna take this first minute to really find our rate at the 20. So look on your monitor, find the strokes per minute. And if your monitor doesn't have strokes per minute, well, just follow me. We have to keep in mind that throughout this workout, rowing up and down fast with a high stroke rate doesn't really mean much if there's not any pressure behind each stroke. And pressure is what it's all about. Let's learn to have pressure at 20. That's 1 minute down. 1 minute to go at this 20 strokes per minute. Take this next minute to really focus again on finding what it means to bring pressure each stroke. This should be challenging, but not a maximum effort. You should be feeling the tension in your legs, back, and arms every stroke. Last few seconds. And time, 1 minute of light, active rowing. Now during this minute active, you're welcome to sip water if you need to. I definitely encourage you though, to see if you can row throughout this entire 30. Here on the recovery, you can go faster or slower. We're basically recharging ourselves, getting ready for the next minute. For the next 2 minutes, which will be 2 minutes at 22 strokes per minute. So, working on, again, learning to transfer pressure per stroke and taking our time on the return. And if it's not challenging enough for you, press harder each stroke, recover slower. It takes a lot of practice, but we're here to practice. So let's focus in and give our best. All right, on this stroke, 22 right here, 22. See if you can take this next 30 seconds to work on body swing, leaning in, swinging back. Check in. Are you getting your shoulders forward? Swinging shoulders back. Length is key in rowing. One more minute. For this last minute, I want you to look at your intensity, whether that's split per 500 meters, watts, calories per hour, miles per hour, whatever it's showing you. Let's see if you can hold that number steady. Let's try not to let it fluctuate. Let's practice consistent strokes. Final 15, stay with it. And recovery. 1 minute, light rowing. See if you can keep your good form though. As you breathe, lengthen out, deeper breaths here on this active recovery. Don't let your form start flailing around. Try to stay disciplined, as if you were in a boat and you didn't want to tip over. Next up will be 2 minutes at 24 strokes per minute. The rate is starting to kick up a little bit, but this gradual progression is hopefully still allowing us to keep our good form, keep our shoulders lean, our shoulders swing. We'll continue to practice consistent pressure, hard, tough, intense pressure, but staying in control at all times. Let's see how consistent you can be start to finish for those next 2 minutes at 24. All right, on this stroke, 24. Same pressure, just a little bit faster return. If you're looking at split per 500 meter, hopefully it's slightly lower. Watts and calories per hour would be slightly higher. One minute down, one to go. See if you can focus this next minute on straight arms at the start of each stroke. Straight arms. They're out straight, we drive straight. The arms only pull in at the finish. Thirty more seconds. Are you pulling with straight arms? And time. Light recovery. Ooh. So at this point, hopefully your heart rate is elevating during the ons and it's feeling tough and intense, but you're not feeling out of control. We never get out of control when we exercise, ever. We're here for 1 minute. Next up is 26. So the pattern continues. It's a slightly higher rate, which means same pressure per stroke, faster return. So really thinking about quick arms away, quick body lean, and then bend the legs. Let's keep our order in check. On this one, right here, 26. Think about quick arms away. You pull the arms in, the arms come out. Arms in, arms out. One minute down, one to go. With our rate established, let's hold pressure consistent. Thirty seconds. And recover. All right. Breathe easy. Good form, good form, good form. All right. Okay. Next up, our final interval climb, 28 strokes per minute. We're gonna hit that one twice in a row because then we gotta work our way back down. For this 28, our highest rate means we need the most control. We don't wanna be flailing around. We need to learn to work hard, but keep good form so we can keep ourselves healthy and safe. And that just takes practice. Miles make champions, and we're here to become champions. Let's get ready for 28 strokes per minute for 2 minutes. On this one, right here, 28. Already down. That's 1 minute down, one to go. Hold that high pressure. Last 30, stay composed. And time. Oof. All right. Composure. Tough interval. Hardest one yet. And now's where things get interesting. As we start our way back down, which starts with repeating what we just did. So we're gonna do 28 again for 2 minutes. Then 26 for 2, 24, 22, and 20. So let's see if we can make this second and last 28 more refined, more good lean and swing, and consistent pressure start to finish. We'll do the best we can to stay focused throughout, knowing we'll get that sweet 1 minute rest after. All right, on this stroke, 28. $30 down. One minute down, less than a minute to go. Last 30, try to add a little more pressure. Let's go after this one. And time. 1 minute. We have to dig for the inner athlete within us to not break down and flail around. Say goodbye to the 28. In 30 seconds, we have the 26 strokes per minute. So at the end of that 28, we added a little bit more pressure. We need to now work on maintaining that same aggressive step, but we're slowing our return just a little bit. And climbing up has helped us build pressure, and climbing down will help us build control. So let's do it here. 3, 2, 1. There we go, 26. Big pressure, a little more control. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Straight arm hang, body swing. We hold steady. Thirty seconds. Time. Ooh. All right. 26 strokes per minute down. Next up is 24 for 2 minutes. Let's take a quick moment to reflect on how that 26 felt. Hopefully felt heavy and strong. A strong 26. And again, if it's still not feeling quite right, don't get flustered. Rowing takes a lot of time to get good at. Too much time. Do the best you can. As we work our way into 24, a slower return, the same aggressive step back up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 on the stroke. 24. 2 minutes. Yeah, find that groove. Feel that heavy step swing. Heavy step swing. One minute down, 1 to go. Thirty seconds. Keep that aggressive step. Press. Press. In time. Now that's feeling heavy, and I hope it is for you too. Our effort comes on the drive, not on how fast we can pull ourselves back up. There's no resistance on the way up, only when you jump back. So jump back with force and take your time on the return so we can nail in that rate perfectly. Next up is 22 strokes per minute. And we're gonna go hard and heavy 22. If you've been watching your pace or your intensity, see how close you can get to matching it at the lower rate. Here we go, on this stroke, Let's hit it. 22. Heavy return. Heavy. Boom. One minute down. Heavy swing, arms, lean, legs. Last 30. Hold that 22 with some force, with some pressure. Add a little more pressure if you can. Time. We've come to the tail end of the routine. We've put in a lot of great meters. What we have to do now is focus in more than you've ever focused in your life. Too often when we get tired and it's the end of the workout, we just get through it. If we want to be champions, we have to be our most dialed in, our most effort, our most heart. If we can bring that and knock out this last rate, we're gonna walk away champions today. We're gonna hang hard and heavy, 20 strokes per minute. I want you to go as hard as you can at the 20. Hard pressure with control. 3, 2, 1, step. Nice, make that rower move. Like you're picking up the heaviest weight you've ever lifted. Last minute. Let's see that force. Force and control. Force, control. Now hold this pace. Whatever it's on your screen, hold it. Last 30, dig for more. Lift heavier. Lift heavier. Less than 10 strokes left. Good, one final stroke. Send it through. Boom. Recover. 1 minute of active rest to wrap things up. Quite the journey. Up the rates and back down. How did you feel at that last 20 compared to that first 20? Hopefully, you felt more connected, more strength and force behind each stroke. And you're able to hold your form and your composure. Be proud of whatever effort you put forth today, because I know it was your best for now. Not every day can be our best, but if we can do our best in the moment, show up and do the work, we got a long life, a long journey, a lot of time to get good. So take it one day at a time. Thanks for joining. If you're looking for more workout plans or workouts, be sure to subscribe for more. Check out my rowing ebooks if you're interested. And I'll see you for the next workout.